to my YouTube tutorial today. I will be teaching you how to do multi-step equations. They might be a little tricky, but you'll get the hang of it once you do a few of them. I hope that this works out for you as well. I know the way people learn are differently. The way I had learned was pretty easy, but hopefully you get it. So, what I would do first is I would make sure that all of the variables are circled first, as over here and over here. And I would start with the parentheses first. So what I started with was I did 3 times x and 3 times 4. And when I did that, I got 3x plus 12. Because once you multiply a number times a variable, the number just comes together, so it will be 3x. And then I brought down the rest of my equation, and I did 7x minus 2 equals 3x plus 12 plus 6. And then I also circled my variables again, so I know how many I have left and what I'm working with. And then you have to get rid of as many variables as you can until you only have one more left. So right now I only have 2, and I need to get rid of 3x because that is the smallest variable. So I subtracted 3x and 7. So I subtracted 3x and 3x, but that doesn't equal anything, so that kind of just cancels out. And then I multiplied 7x minus, I subtracted 7x minus 3x and got 4x. And then, so I circled my variable again and got 4x minus 2 equals 12 plus 6. So next I had added 12 plus 6 and got 18 and brought down the rest of my numbers, and I was left with 4x minus 2 equals 18, and I did the opposite of subtraction and added plus 2 on both sides of 2 and 18, and then I was left with only like 2 numbers, so 18 plus 2 equals 20, and I divided 4x in 4, but that equals nothing, so that just cancels out, and then I was left with 20 and 4, and 4 times 5 is 20, so my x equals 5. So if that was a little tricky for you, I'd written down the steps for the equation, and to make it seem like it's a little bit easier, if you can read it better than having somebody try and teach it to you. So at first I multiplied 3 times x and 3 times 4, and then I subtracted 3x on both sides to get rid of my variables, and then next I brought down my equation and added 12 plus 6 to get one number, so all together I only have 3 numbers left with one variable, and then I added 2 on both sides, and then lastly I divided 20 and 4 and found my answer for x, which was x equals 5. And then the other steps, which is like the another name for all these, is distributive property, like terms for variables, and just like terms. So I hope this was easy for you, like it kind of got for me. It took me a little bit, but it gets very easy. So I hope I helped you out a little bit, and you understand. I had chosen this picture that says utilize structure, and it says I can use the structure of a problem to help me find the answer. So what I thought when I saw that and read that, I had picked this one because it's always easier if you see and know how the equation should be put together. Like, once you know how it should look and be put together, it's much easier to be like, oh, this is how I'm doing it, and this is what it's asking me to do. So just like in this equation that I had shown you here, it was much easier to kind of be like, oh, well, I know how it's supposed to end because it's shaped as a V, because it goes from all these numbers to littler, smaller, smaller than the last number.